Hey guys, welcome back to our weekly upload videos. This week our guest host is Michael. Mr. Michael is here today to do a little yoga with everybody. So again, I hope everybody's staying healthy, staying safe, doing the whole social distancing thing, and keeping those hands clean. Okay guys, I'll see you soon. Go away, Michael. Go ahead,
Hi,
take it.
Thomson Tigers. I miss you guys so much. Today we're going to be doing some yoga. So please, if you want to grab a mat of any type, or you can grab like a towel, or you can simply use your floor. Anything matters, okay? So you always start yoga with a nice little namaste, okay? Everybody can join themselves on the ground, sitting crisscross applesauce. You can take your hands, place them on your belly, stretch out, and take 3 big deep breaths. Next, you can take your hands off your stomach and bring them all the way up, stretching, reaching as high as you can to the sky, reaching for the clouds or the stars or airplanes, whatever you'd like to imagine. While you're reaching up, place your feet out in front of you. Bring your hands down and stretch as best as you can to your toes. Holding this for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next, you can bring your right leg in and using your opposite hand from your opposite leg out, stretch out. Make sure you're breathing in and out this whole time, reaching for your toes. And you can switch sides. Remember to use your opposite hand. Now you can swing over and come up onto your knees with your hands out in front of you, bringing your bum backwards and bring your head up, looking up towards the sky, taking a big breath. This is called the cat or the cow position, and then you can switch and bring your chin in, your back up into the cat position. Switching back and forth 3 times. Now bringing your forehead to your mat, keeping your bum on your heels. You can place your hands up in front of you or to the side of you. I pick the front and stretch out your back. Coming back onto your mat. Keeping your hands in front of you, your bum on your heels. Stick up and up. Make sure you're breathing and hold this for 10 seconds.
Hey Mikey.
Hi. And then coming back up onto your heels. So now bring yourself forward on your mat and come up into a crouching position. And you're going to put your hands here and you'll breathe in and up. Now on your dive down, you're gonna hang into what we call a rag doll and sway back and forth slowly on your exhale. Breathing back up. And exhaling back down. This time you can let your hands just hang and wander back and forth as they do. Make sure you're feeling that stretch all the way down the back of your legs. After you felt your stretch long enough, you can come right back down into a plank. Is that a good plank?
Perfect.
That's what I thought, right?
I could serve dinner on your plank right now.
That's what I thought. Then using one hand, you can turn to the side. Feel free to use your other hand for balance if you have to. Then you can switch sides. And if you can raise your leg in your other hand and bring it back into some downward. Okay.
Finally, a dog.
Yeah.
We had cats, we had cows.
Dog.
Dog.
There's a pigeon we can do. Coming back up onto your knees, come back into your crisscross applesauce position. Whew. It's hot in here.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. Placing your right hand in front of you and your left hand behind you, twist using the pressure on your right hand. Make sure you're breathing this whole time and it's releasing all the bad toxins from your body. Switching with your left hand in front. Coming back now, staying in your crisscross applesauce position. Take your hands, place them in front of you, and really get that stretch in your back. So I'm going to turn my angle for our next move here. You guys do not have to move at home. You still see me? So staying in your crisscross position. So if you just come back and lay. Make sure you're taking your breaths in and out. You can bring your knees up regular and you can rock them back and forth. Now this is a rather fun move, but you want to bring your bum to the edge of your mat or your floor or your towel, whatever you're using at home. And you want to, as you rock back, you want to kick up. And you want to hold this for 15 seconds. Coming back down, raise your left leg as high as you can and as straight as you can. For 10 seconds. Then dropping and switching to your right. And bringing it back down, you come all the way back up. I will switch my mat back. Those of you at home, you can come back up to your feet. And you can breathe down as we always start. Now if you'd like to step forward and back, and you can raise your hands. Crouching forward, this is warrior. Make sure you're breathing and holding strong. Switching to your arms, left forward, right backwards. Bringing your other leg back and bending to your side. This is warrior 2. Bringing them back together. You can switch and you can do an opposite. Oops, this way, sorry. And then backwards. Coming back to our center. Find your center point on your mat here. You guys can pick any object in your room at home or wherever you are in your house. Find a stationary object, an object that is not moving. Focus on it and then follow the instructions. So after you find your object, keeping your hands at your heart center, bring your right or left leg, whichever is easier, up to your mid-knee, balancing with that object you found, and raise your hands up over your head. This is called the tree pose. Holding this for 15 seconds. What's my time here?
We got like 2 minutes.
2 minutes. All right, from heart center, you're going to do a dive up and all the way back down with your hands into your plank position. Coming back down into snake. You don't want any of your body touching the ground for this one. You want to be completely supported by your hands and your toes. So your legs and your tummy should not be touching the ground. Then you can bring yourself right down. You can bring your hands forward, raise them, and raise your legs and hold for 10 seconds. 8, 9, and 10. You can come up into your crisscross applesauce position towards the front of your mat. Fix my clothes and shirt here. Bring your feet out flat in front of you. Bring your hands sideways and lay the feet flat down. Make sure you're breathing this whole time and counting. You can place your hands on your belly if you want to feel your breath coming in and out. You can call this balloon breathing. You want to bring all the air into your tummy to make it fill up like a balloon, and then you can deflate it. Bring your hands out to either side and up. Cross them like this and tuck it in. Make sure you keep breathing. And then you could untwist. Keep breathing. Bring yourselves back up. Reach for those toes again to get all the oxygen that you've been breathing into your back and into your muscles. I might have like a minute.
Yeah, you should close up.
I should close up. I'm done. Okay.
Yeah.
So for our last move, my friends, you can bring your hands up to your head. This is honoring your thoughts. You can bring your hands down to your mouth, honoring your words, and you can bring your hands down to your heart, honoring your feelings and love. And we always end our sessions with namaste. Thank you, Thomson Tigers. I miss you guys so much. Please stay happy and healthy during this time, and we'll see you real soon.
Thanks, Mr. Michael.